Welcome back, everybody, on a packed Friday show. You know, our next guest, I don't know, maybe I thought I forgot him after he moved on to the college ranks after a heck of a run in the high school Hall of Fame career at Perham High School. But after stepping down from Perham and heading to the college ranks, and we featured it at our Best of the Weekend on Monday. The M-State men's basketball team won the Region 13 championship to send them off to the national tournament. And of all places they're going, it's about 90 minutes from my hometown, Herkimer, New York, for the Spartans. It's great to have Dave Cresap back with us here on the show. It's great to see you. Even better that you're doing health-wise well. Congratulations. And what has the last couple days been like?
Well, Dom, first of all, I appreciate you having me on because this is really good for us, and you're willing to do this for our M-State community and our basketball team. I think it's really special, and it's been a whirlwind. I'll tell you that. I haven't had much sleep trying to find film on these teams that we could play, and I'll be honest, Dom, we're going to play some dudes out there. There's three teams with 6'11", 6'10", 6'8". So, but that doesn't mean anything. They got to guard us too. So we're preparing ourselves the best we can, and it's just so exciting for the M-State community to have a chance to go back out there.
For you personally to do this from coaching high school forever to now do this in the college ranks, how personally gratifying is this to say, hey, I can coach, I can do this at the next level?
Well, Dom, you know what, as well as I do, it's not about coaching. It's not about me. It's about those guys that are willing to buy in to the system that I brought over to M-State. Yeah, we have some things to do with it, coaches do, but you know, you got to have players that are willing to do what it takes to be successful. And when you get junior college kids in, you get all kinds of different kids in there, and they have to buy in. And boy, these kids have bought in, and I've held them accountable, put high expectations on them and the program. And boy, have they bought in, and they're just good young men. People don't understand. Yeah, they come from all different places, but we're coaching good young men that just need some guidance and some help and some loving. They like guys that are coaches that care about them. And I feel like I do a pretty good job with that part.
To meld this team together, you got people from all over. You got some local guys as well. What kind of challenge was that?
It was at first, it was really a lot of challenge, especially in the first year, them getting used to my demanding expectations and my accountability. And Cresap's got a little growl to him once in a while, so they had to get used to that a little bit. But other than that, they've really done it. And Dom, there was a kid the other day, I won't mention name right now, but on Twitter, he wrote me one of the nicest notes I've ever seen on Twitter. And when you get a relationship built with these kids and they care and they know you care, they'll run through a wall for you. And that really made me even work harder on this program because of things like that.
Well, you're making them play defense, first off, right? Nobody wants – that's the biggest thing, right?
They didn't like that at first, but, boy, we got the Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Yeah.
We led the conference, the whole conference in defense, and we're right up at number 1 or 2 in scoring. So people always question the old slow down, pace it, Perham a little bit, shot clock. I said, okay, let's go. And we haven't had a shot clock violation. And we score about 80 to 85 points a game, and we allow less than that. So it can be done. You just got to adapt your style. And I had to change a lot of things offensively to fit the mold of this group. But like I said, Dom, they bought in, and they're just tremendous young men who I'm very happy for.
Well, there is no doubt your team was going to play defense. If I know anything about anything coach team you have, they're going to play on that side of the ball. Where are your guys from? Give us a lowdown of your roster. Where are you finding guys to come play for you?
Well, we got a couple kids, one from Seattle, Washington, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We got a lot of local kids within the North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota borders. That's really important to me that we try to get some of those kids to come in. You know, Fode Sharif is originally from Pennsylvania, but moved to West Fargo. And so we've got just a spatter of kids around. I think we have 3 that are outside the North Dakota boundaries. So we're trying to keep them around here. But, you know, we got some kids from out of state that are really good kids. And the thing I look at, I guess, when I'm recruiting is when I go out of state, I want to make sure they're good character kids. They're going to do the things we need before I offer them a chance to play for us. And the ones that I have on the roster out of state now are just absolutely fantastic. They're really, really good kids, and I would take them again if I had to.
So describe this role you've been on. When did it start to click maybe for you that, hey, we got a team that could maybe do something special?
Well, we went to Riverland, who was number one, Dom, in the nation, undefeated, probably 3, 4 weeks ago, and they were undefeated at their place. And they packed the house. It was full. They had TV stations there. And we went down there and beat them 80-56 on their home floor, ranked number one in the nation.
Wow.
And that kind of turned us around, but we were unfortunate in that game. This is what's kind of unique about this, Dom, is in that game, one of our best players went up for a dunk and got hit in the back and flipped him over and busted his wrist.
Oh, boy.
So he was out. Javen Tyndall is a kid I got a lot of feelings for right now because he cannot play the rest of the season and into the national tournament. And that really hurts me because he's such a good, he's from out of state and he's such a good kid. And he just, he just had that unfortunate thing happen. But then after that, we had to step in a freshman from Grafton, North Dakota, Braylon Baldwin, steps in and becomes a warrior and starts in that starting lineup and has done a remarkable job since that point. And the guys just started saying, hey, we're pretty good. And we just went on I don't know what we've been on, 14, 15, 16, 17, I don't know, game winning streak. And then we got to the regional tournament and boy, we really took care of business down there, double-digit wins in all of them. And we got back against Riverland again in the championship game and beat them 84-62. And they are a really, really nice team. We gave them 18 points in the first half, Dom.
Wow. So now
they're averaging over 80.
Yeah, that's wild. So now you're getting ready to go. You're going to be the 3 seed this event. You're going to play next Thursday in Herkimer against either Union College or Genesee Community College. And we were visiting off air. What do you know anything about these guys other than they're huge? Do you know anything about these teams you're going to play?
Well, I know they play a lot more of the JUCO style, Dom. JUCO style is fast, run around and shoot it quickly. Unlike the M-State Spartans, with which I feel we have a lot more discipline. We execute our offense, and of course, we're going to play good half-court defense to the best of our ability. They're big. One of the teams, goes about 6'11", 6'10", 6'8". In the starting lineup, but I tell the guys they got to guard us too.
Yeah,
and that on both ends of the floor. So if we can defend a little bit and get out and get our offense going, we'll be okay. I think we match up pretty well with our skilled kids against their size. Sometimes, I'm not too scared of the size if they don't have really good guards that we can't guard.
Couple last things before I let you go. You've had some road trips. I remember joking with you like going to out of the cities when you're coaching at Perham, or maybe up to Warroad or Roseau. This is a road trip, man. This is a heck of a road trip you got this week.
Yeah. Well, we leave at 7 a.m. on Sunday, and we won't get there till Monday morning. We're going all the way on a charter bus, but we're stopping in Wisconsin for a practice and some breaks for eating and getting the kids out to stretch and then we'll practice there on Monday at 4:00 and then hopefully get some rest for those kids. But it's so exciting, Dom. I think the adrenaline's going to help us a little bit because it's been a long time,
Yeah.
It's been, I think it's been like 22 years since MCA's been there, and we're fortunate this year to be, 29-2 and 4th ranked in the nation going in. But I can't leave you without thanking some people. This doesn't happen without help of good people. And I had Coach Schwantz come over from Perham with me, Dom, and he's my backhand man. Without him, I don't know if I'd be doing this because he was willing to drive from Perham with me every day, and he's been there for me, great at scouting, and then, of course, my family. This is my 39th year, Dom. I have to thank my wife and my kids for supporting me through this and the college and the community of Fergus Falls. And then my AD, Jason Retzloff, has been fantastic getting things ready for us. And you got to have good people around you, Dom. You know that. And the kids and the players have been fantastic. And it's just remarkable. Remarkable for me being 64 years old now, Dom, still doing this and still enjoying it with the passion that I had when I was 35, I think. So I can't thank you enough for having me on, Dom, and I thank everybody out there for supporting the Spartans along the way.
Well, I think you know how much you mean to everybody around here, the amount of support social media-wise after you guys won Sunday, and you mentioned a little bit over the last few days. My last thing, I'm like, what has it been around Fergus? What the community support for this, and how crazy has it been this whole year?
It's unbelievable. Now
Yeah.
we filled the stands, which they hadn't said for about 20 years, and it's been crazy. We had one guy, former player, step up and give the kids give a big donation for the trip. We
Wow.
had another insurance guy in town give a big donation for the kids on the trip. We had a big selection show the other day, and about 100 people showed up on the selection show day in our big legacy hall at the college. I mean, it's been our campus is just buzzing. And that's what I like to see. And I really think that this will help bring all our programs together over there, supporting each other, because I'm a big advocate of supporting other people. And that's what it's been going. And we had a big send-off thing. So it's remarkable,
Awesome.
Dom. The community's buzzing. They were waiting for this. And I'm just glad to be part of it. I mean, I do very little with it. I just put the guiding of the young men on the floor, and then they go to work and they do the job.
It's so great to see you. Thanks so much for making time. Safe travels to my neck of the woods, and good luck out there next week, okay?
Dom, thank you so much. It was great seeing your face again. I haven't seen you for a while.
Good to
so
see you
take care.
too, bud. Thanks so much. Dave Cresap joining us, M-State men's basketball head coach. The Spartans are leaving, as he mentioned, on Sunday for Central New York, and that is Central New York. They will play on Thursday night at 7 o'clock against either Union College or Genesee Community College, and that is in the NJCAA D3 men's basketball championship. M-State 29-2. What a run they've had. Great to see Coach Cresap here for a few minutes this morning. We'll break. We come back. We'll head to Minot next. We'll check in on the girls Class A tournament. Devils Lake won again. Got a monster matchup with Thompson tonight. We'll preview that when we come back after this.